Lil, I'm finished these now. So will I do the
Yeah, will you?
Yeah. Thanks. But if you're what am I doing again? Sorry.
I'll give you jam and coconut. Oops. I will dip the coconut, dip the bits into jam and then dip them into coconut.
Okay.
That's all right, isn't it?
This is just a little it's really gross. I guess it's one of those things that looks disgusting, but is delicious.
That's it. All I did there was made like creamy mix, like cake mix, like you were just making, and then put red food dye in it.
Yeah.
And then put it in the bottom shelf of the oven while Mammy was making a blackberry and apple sponge, and then all the bits dripped down there. And then that's all I did.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually taste it though. It tastes gorgeous like it. You don't have to taste it now, like.
No. But I'll just put jam on it and then coconut.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Gorgeous. Children have tiny appetites, that's why they're so small.
They don't have big appetites, yeah, that's why they stay small, yeah. It's true.
They leave half the stuff on their plate, like. Won't they?
So, you know what? I'm actually really lucky to have so many sisters because like it's the best way of telling what you look like without glasses is if you've got like lots of people who've got the same basic head as you. You'll know if you wear glasses. You cannot see what you look like without them, ever. You just can't. Like, there's no way of tricking the mirror. Like, you can't just like, really, like take off your glasses and be like blinking, blinking, just like, oh, am I a very blurry girl? You know? In my case, it turns out, yep. Yes, I am. So sometimes in kids' parties, they don't really do like buttery, sugary food anymore. Like they just do things like carrot sticks. And like I would have been devastated if I went to a party when I was a child and there was carrot sticks there, you know. But that's because I've got like quite a checkered personal history with carrots. I think because I was told all the time that if I ate carrots, that I would then not have to wear my glasses anymore. Which isn't true at all, because I had to wear glasses. I had stigmatism. Which is when you really love Jesus, so you get holes in your hands. No. No, it's not. It's when you get really itchy. Stigmatism is when you get you can't see properly. It's like being short, cross-eyed. It's when you get cross-eyed, and like carrots didn't help me at all. I had to actually go to the future to get help. Lasers. And I got these laser eyes put in. They're pretty good. Like they're okay. They're not as good as I thought they would be. Like I was expecting. I guess like I could be in a restaurant and somebody would be like, "Oh, my soup is cold," and I'd be like, "2 seconds, move your hand." I'm gonna be like, "Wow, this girl is great." But in the end, it just means I don't have to wear my glasses anymore, which is it's fine. But I actually really miss my glasses. I really miss them, and I feel quite jealous of people who have glasses now. Hey, goggle box! I've kind of turned on my own people. I often yell at them on the street now if I'm far enough away. Yeah, you idiot! Why are you wearing those jam jars? Marmalade season is over! Shithead! Yeah, cool. But yeah. I really like making the train journey, like from Dublin to Cove and vice versa. I really like that train journey, Usually I really like it. Sometimes, right though, I think like train travel, it can make you sort of blue. Like there's something about it, like you can sit on a train with all like your music to listen to and your work to do and everything, but then like there's something about like the motion of the train and like the passing countryside that just makes you super melancholy, You're just like looking out the window being like, why? Who am I? That kind of thing, which is bad news because in our family there's like a history of mental illness, and my mother always told us like a preventative thing is like don't think too much. Watch telly, put on the telly. Yeah, I think the best thing to do on the train is to either have a chat to the people beside you.
You see, you remember last year I myself spoke on the betterment of sheep. Now we have found out that sheep have We are down about at least 22% in sheep.
Or else listen in on a chat that the people beside you are having, you know. I really like that. Sometimes it can get super awkward. Like before I was on the train and there was these two ladies, I heard them talking about, I don't know, the conversation started off innocent enough.
So, were you just down in Cork for the weekend?
Yeah, I was, yeah. Well, it was my husband's mother's funeral, so I just went down for the funeral. Hear yourself.
Oh, dear, the poor man. Is your husband all right? I mean, how's he holding up?
He seems to be perfectly fine. We're separated, so he had his slut with him and, well, there you go.
And I was like, whoa, wow. And the other woman, like the first woman, she did not know what to do. She didn't know like what the correct response was. She just started to make that hooting noise, and that noise you make when you can't think of anything to say. Although, to be fair, she thought of something in the end.
Sluts are terrible, aren't they?
Yeah, the poor thing. But Lily, I'm finished these.
Do you want to do something else? Do you want to do the butterfly cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're making cakes out of butterflies. Then catch them all and mash them. Jam, then icing. Is it?
Yeah, it is,
Sorry.
isn't it?
Yeah. It is now. The kids are going to go crazy for these. And then look, this is the butterfly effect, it's called. See? Uncanny, isn't it?
Careful it doesn't fly away.
The children that are coming for the party today, they're all in the same school that I went to when I was a little child. And it's the site of one of my earliest humiliations. First of many. But they form your personality, don't they? I used to be quite good at English, I used to be good at writing essays. But I fell down when it came to reading them aloud. I can explain exactly what it was because it's burned into my brain. The sentence went like this, well, I pronounced it like this. Colonel McIntyre was the epitome of splendour. And as soon as I read that out loud, this little girl, right, who sat behind me for 6 years in school, who was basically my arch enemy academically and everything-wise, she was sitting behind me, and as soon as I made those two mistakes with the pronunciation, her hand shot up. Like, it went up so fast, I could feel the wind on the back of my neck, and she was like, Miss. Do you think that Maeve means colonel? And, what's epitome? And, like, actually, Lily, when she said that, she went like, what's epitome? Like, she did a big oversized gesture just to, like, ram her point home. Oh my God, and but I was delighted because I was like, I can slam her with my superior knowledge. And I was like, oh, Susie. I was like, no, you see, it's colonel, you see, colonel, you little fool. And I was like, and it's epitome. I was like, epitome, it means like, how can I explain it to you? I was like, it means like sort of like the essence of something, like the pinnacle of something, okay? And then the teacher, quite rightly, I suppose, the teacher stopped me, you know, and she was like, no, she's like, Maeve, sorry now, but that's, it is actually pronounced colonel. I know it's spelled that way, but it's pronounced colonel. And she said, and that's epitome. She said, this is what she meant there, that was epitome. So maybe you can keep reading. And I was like, no, I can't. Too full of rage and shame. That it turns out is lasting a lifetime. Because I think about that every single day. Like, I think that's one of the things that I think about every single day. Obviously, when I see soldiers, it's like, are you colonels, are you? You know? Or if I hear the word epitome, it just sends me into a whirlwind of despair. Or even something like quite close to the word epitome. Like, even if someone's like, oh, Maeve, come here to me. I'm like, what? Were you talking to Susie? Fucking hell. You know? But it's stupid, like. I'm so stupid to be always remembering how stupid I am. Oh dear.
congratulations, Maeve. You've only gone and stirred your tea with the same spoon you used to take the pickled onions out of the jar with, haven't you? Vinaigrette tea. Very nice, isn't it? No, it's horrible, you daft silly cow. Pour it out. Pour it down the sink. You wasteful, wishy-washy wagon. Our little princess can waste anything she likes, can't she? And then she can clean it with a dirty tea towel. Put it on the cooker. Run for your lives, everybody. The house is on fire. Daft, useless, silly, stupid, uncoordinated wagon. Aye. You deserve that, and I hope it hurt you.
Okay, Lily, these are pretty much done.
Brilliant.
These butterfly cakes are nearly done anyway. And we've got loads and loads. I mean, like I said, I think there's 5 or maybe 6 children coming.
Yeah, so there's 2 each anyway. Brilliant.
There's 2 each there.
Did these
and there's, yeah, thanks. And we're going to do sandwiches too. And the kids are going to arrive. And we're just going to say to them to stay for just a little while.
Yeah, because they'll get tired.
Yeah, they'll get tired. Oh, we're going to confuse them because it's nobody's birthday, but we're putting candles on the cakes anyway. And we don't have any presents.
Because we love candles.
We love candles. And children on fire, right? Children on fire. Okay, we better get ready. We better go and put on our giant clown asses.